Hello and welcome to Johnny English. So I'm a little bit later today. I've had a busy day and it's so hot. I waited for it to be a little bit cooler towards the evening before I recorded my video for today. So what I'm just going to talk about very quickly today is when things come to an end. So I'm about to leave the school that I've been working at for 4 years. And I'm starting on a whole new venture with different places and different opportunities that I'm very excited about. But when we talk about ending things, there are a number of ways that we can say. Some of them are a little bit more formal than others, some of them are a little bit more dramatic than others. But I just want to introduce maybe 2 or 3 expressions that we can use for ending something that we've been doing. So the first one I want to talk about is we could say, I've reached the end of the line, or my journey has reached the end of the line. So basically what we're saying is it's a phrase that we would use for railways. When you imagine a train going along on a railway track, they reach the point when it can go no further. So you've reached the end of the line. So that's what we say when we've gone as far as we can, maybe with a particular venture, a particular job, we've progressed as much as we want to, or we've just fallen out of love with the place we're at, so we've reached the end of the line. So in this case, with school, I've reached the end of the line for this particular school. We could also say, if we want to be a little bit more dramatic, it's the end of an era. So if you've been involved with something from the beginning or for a very long time, and people who go to an establishment, it could be a shop, it could be something that people watch on TV, it could be a sport where a particular player is synonymous with the club. So for example, let's take Lewandowski. He's just left the club that he's been at for a long time, Bayern Munich. Now he's going to play for somebody else, so we could say it's the end of an era. It's the end of the Lewandowski era at Bayern Munich, because he's going to go to Barcelona. So you reach the end of something, it's the end of an era. It's the person or persons that have been associated with a particular venture for a length of time no longer are associated with it, so it's the end of an era. Yes. And the other option, we could say, the third option, we could say we have called time on my cooperation. I've called time on this particular career. Now this is an expression that we use that is based around going to the pub. In a long time ago, and maybe it still happens in some places, there is a point in the evening where the barman would say, "Time, gentlemen, please," and you'd ring a bell, and you just had enough time to finish your drinks that you already had, or maybe there's a mad rush to the bar to grab another beer or 2, and you can just finish the drinks that you have. So he's called time. He means at the end of the evening, the end of your drinking is very close, and it's time now to finish and go home. So if you call time on a career, you call time on your cooperation with somebody or something, that means it's come to its conclusion. So those are 3 expressions. It's the end of the line, it's the end of an era, or you're calling time on a particular venture. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully that's been useful, some new expressions, some new phrases, and please tune in next time for another video.